One of the most valuable tools at our disposal to address knee pain is something called isometrics. What isometric means is you bring tension to the muscles, but the muscle length isn't changing. So let's take a bicep curl for instance. So with a bicep curl, when my bicep is lengthening, that's called the eccentric portion. And then when I bring it up, that's the concentric motion. But if I were to just hold a weight at any given muscle length and hold it there where it's not changing, that is an isometric movement. Now these are super valuable. What we're gonna do is we're going to progress a wall sit depending on your symptoms, depending on how severe the pain is in your knees. What we're gonna do is you can start more from the top, and I've got a slight bend in my leg here. I'm pressed against the mirror, and I am just bringing tension to my legs. I've got my feet rooted, and I'm holding this position. Now this is an isometric set, again, because muscle lengths aren't changing here. I'm not moving dynamically, going through an eccentric motion and a concentric motion where tensions in the muscles aren't changing. So we bring tension here. Now, if you don't experience pain at a given depth, you can drop it down and hold deeper positions. You don't want to go to a depth where you start experiencing pain in the knees. You want to progress into this. So if you need to start in an almost upright position, that's totally fine. But what you're doing, even though you don't have a lot of bend in the knees, is you are bringing tension throughout your entire leg. I'm gripping the ground with my feet. I've created the arch here. I've got the muscles activated all up my leg. And you're gonna hold this for given amounts of time. As far as what you should have your sights set on is to implement this type of training and these type of movements to a point where you can come down to a 90-degree position, get your feet set, get the tension set, and hold this position isometrically for given amounts of time without knee pain. Now, as you progress through these different ranges of motion, you're going to be building support, you're going to be building stability surrounding the knee joint. It doesn't come quickly, it takes a while, but through consistent, frequent practice of movements like this, you can start patterning your movement to be more efficient. You can start building tendon strength. You can start building muscle strength surrounding these joints that are otherwise broken down, experiencing loss of integrity, where you're experiencing pain. So the goal here, though, again, is to get you to a point where you're placed against the wall at about 90 degrees in the knees, maintaining this position for given amounts of time without pain.